Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is a travel vlog from my birthday trip back in April. I went to Punta Cana, and this was right after we had got off the plane. So this shuttle was just taking everybody to the side of the airport that we needed to be on to go through customs and all of that. And it was so hot from the minute that we got there, obviously. So this right here was us on our way to the resort. It was about a 30-minute drive from the airport, and we stayed at Rio República. And as soon as we got there and we checked in, we went straight to the bar. We didn't even go change or nothing because it was just so lit. We got there like at 7 p.m. So like people were out, people were at dinner, the music was jumping. Like it was just such a vibe. So we were like, let's go get some shots before we go back to the room and like get settled in and all that. But y'all, we was taking these shots back to back. Like we was lit.
Till I got hit the spot.
Spilling our drink. Spilling our drink.
9 a.m. Hit the spot 9 a.m. We good.
Y'all, we can't find our room. We've been looking for our hotel room for the past like 30 minutes, and we don't know where it's at because this hotel is so big. We went to our floor, but we can't find our room. Like, it don't make no sense. So now we just walking in circles, looking dumb, but at least we lit. Right? Right, babe?
You know I'm lit. You know I got you. I need to go to the bathroom. I got picture. Gang shit.
Ain't no pissing outside. This is not the country. We are out the country.
Yeah, don't fool my lock no stuff.
Yeah, and I don't got time to be walking there talking about, so that's my man, free him. Like a concert. I don't even remember what they had going on here, but eventually we finally made it to our room, and we literally took a shower and like passed out. That's how drunk we were. So this was the next morning. We got up, got dressed, went to take some pictures, we got some breakfast, and then we were heading over to the beach. They were having a pool party this day, so like everybody was out, and we got some jerk chicken right by the beach. They had a little jerk chicken hub. This was me waiting in line. Y'all, this was like the best thing they had on the whole resort was the jerk chicken. Everybody was tearing that jerk chicken up. So after that, we went to the beach, and they had like games going on and stuff. It was such a vibe. Like everybody was lit. Everybody was having fun. People were cheering, and it was just so nice to see everybody like getting along. Like it was just like one big party, and I really love the vibes. Like the vibes was cool. It did end up raining. Y'all could see the clouds. It did end up raining shortly after this, but we got a good amount of time to like sit in the sun and enjoy the beach. And the water was super cold. It was super pretty and all that, but it was super cold, so I didn't get in. I didn't do too much. The theme for the pool party was pink, so we had on our pink bathing suits, and this was us in line waiting to get on the shuttle that was going to take us to the place they were having the pool party at. And this is the place. It was super packed. I couldn't even get in the water because by the time we got there, like it was just so packed. So we were just like sitting up by the bar the whole time. But I did want to get in the water and like get some pictures, but it was just too much going on. So we ended up just drinking, and we got so lit at this pool party, y'all. I don't even remember making it back. Like we made it back to the hotel and literally passed out. Like this is the next day. This was on my birthday. So I didn't get to wear my outfit that I had planned for the night before because like we were just so lit that when we got back from the pool party, like we were just done for. And like I said, this is the next day. This was on my birthday. I was barely drinking. I was really like babysitting my cup because I was so hungover, but I still wanted to make the best out of my birthday. And when I got back to my room, y'all, look how the cleaning lady had decorated my room. Like I had brought the balloons and my man had like put them up for me, but when we got back, she had decorated the room, and it was like the cutest thing ever. So this was us. We were going to go horseback riding. I wanted to do horseback riding for my birthday. So this was us at the ranch, and they were like showing us around. That's back there where they have all the horses. And this is my horse. He was messing with me, y'all. He was really messing with your girl. So his name was Muñeco, and he was like the sweetest horse ever. Like I really feel like we had like a connection there because because he was just chilling the whole time. Like, I wasn't scared of him. He wasn't scared of me. He wasn't like acting out or doing nothing crazy. It was just so cool. And the vibes, y'all, like, it was so beautiful. Like, look at the water, look at the scenery. Like, this was like honestly the best birthday ever. This part right here, the horseback riding, that's all I wanted to do for my birthday, was ride horses on the beach. And my man made it happen for me, and I'm just so happy because this was literally like the funnest part of the trip, was the horseback riding. I was obsessed. I loved it. I was so in love. Like, this was a 1,000 out of 10 experience. It was so beautiful. It was really peaceful, like riding the horse and feeling the wind and hearing the waves crash on the shore. Like, it was the most peaceful thing ever. The vibes was 10 out of 10. And the group that we were with too was super cool. We had two guys that were like chaperoning us. And then there was a few other ladies that were with us. One of them, she's from Georgia, which is so funny because we live in Georgia. So it's like, okay, small world. And then the other two girls, they're from Sweden, which was like so cool because I've never met nobody from Sweden. So it was really cool to connect with them and, you know, meet people from a whole different side of the world. Like, that was so cool to me. This was us on our way back, and we were going through the streets and we saw some people. I think they had just got out of like work or something like that. So they were saying hi to us, and it was just kind of cool to see like what normal life looks like for them. You know what I mean? So this was the same night when we got back to the resort. We went and showered, got dressed for dinner. So we were sitting here waiting for our table to be ready. So we went and like took some pictures, and they had like an acrobat. I don't even know what you call this type of stuff, but they had that going on. It was super cool. Like, look at him. He was just doing it. So that was super cool to watch. And we went to this like Italian restaurant that they had in the resort. And one thing I will say, I feel like the buffets were better than the restaurants because the serving sizes in the restaurants just don't do it for me. Like, we left the restaurant and I was still hungry. Granted, you can order like whatever you want off the menu because it's all included, but there wasn't a lot of things on the menu that were like appetizing to me. So we ended up going to the buffet after we had dinner. I don't even know if I got any footage of us at dinner, but yeah, I think this was all before we sat down because there was a wait. That restaurant didn't really do like reservations. Like, it was kind of on a first come, first serve basis. So we just had to wait for our table to be ready. But yeah, this was super cool to watch. Like, they was doing all the flips and they had the crowd like perplexed. I was like, wow, like, look at him. He just did all that. Like, yeah, I'll see if I'll insert some pics of us at dinner because I really didn't get any like videos or anything. But after we ate, we went to the nightclub. And we were only here for a little bit because, y'all, I was tired from the horseback riding and I was still low-key hungover. So, like, I wasn't in the mood to, like, really party, which was crazy because this was on my birthday. So, like, we really should have been, like, turn up. But I just needed a day to, like, get myself back together so I could be back drinking the next day. So, this is us the next day. We were doing this little TikTok trend. And then we went to go put on our bathing suits to go back to the pool. We were ATV riding this day, so we were kind of just like chilling until it was time for us to go. And my nails had broke, y'all, because I was so drunk that day with the pink outfits. So I just ended up cutting them all off because once one nail breaks, it's time for all of them to come off. Another one. Hit it with a double whammy, babe. Then he gonna chase it. He gonna chase it with more liquor. He gonna chase it with more liquor. With more liquor. Woo! Child. So here we're going back to the room to get ready to go ride ATVs, and the cleaning lady had came and brought me a bottle of champagne with some mugs. And that cleaning lady, y'all, she had me so like spoiled. Every time she came to clean our room, she would leave me something. So like, I was obsessed with her. So this was us on our way to ride the ATVs, and honestly, like, we had high expectations for the ATVs because they said like we were gonna go through some mud, like we were gonna get all muddy, we were gonna do this, gonna do that, and like it honestly wasn't given none of that because we were in a group with like a bunch of people that were riding buggies, and there was only two of us that were riding like ATVs, so we kept having to like slow down to keep up with all them, which is fine. Like, I get it, like safety, like you have to make sure the group is all together and stuff, but we just couldn't have as much fun as we wanted to because we kept having to slow down, we kept having to stop, and we kept having to, we just couldn't really have fun the way you want to when you ride an ATV. So here they brought us to this place where they had like this little cave, but we didn't have that much time. And I honestly didn't even know this was part of the experience because they didn't really tell us. So we didn't even have bathing suits or nothing. So we just kind of watched everybody else get in the water. So this was us on our way back to the place. So here you can see, like, I got a little bit of mud on my feet, but not as much as everybody else that was like riding the buggies and stuff. And I was a little bummed about that because I didn't want the experience of like fully going through some mud. I don't know, y'all. I just always wanted to do that. The next day we woke up super early to go watch the sunrise on the beach. And look at those little birdies. They were so cute. I was obsessed. And we were trying to do this TikTok trend, but I honestly forgot about it. So I wasn't able to finish it because I didn't get enough footage. But the pool party this day, the theme was jungle theme. So we went and got there really early because I wanted to make sure we got a spot in the pool since we weren't able to get one the first day. So here we're setting up at the pool. We got our drinks and we ate good before we got there. And I made sure that I was drinking water the whole time. I was also drinking like margaritas. And my intention was not to get super drunk this day because the next day we were leaving and I didn't want to be like hungover on a flight or anything like that. But I don't know what happened, y'all, but this was the day that I literally got the most lit out of the whole trip. Like, I don't remember us leaving the pool party. I don't remember us getting back to the room. Like, I don't remember nothing. And obviously, like, my man was taking care of me. So I was good. But I definitely, like, I learned my lesson. I don't like going on vacation and just getting stupid drunk to the point where you black out because it's like you're wasting time that you could be actually enjoying yourself on vacation. You're wasting that time by being blacked out drunk because you're not even going to remember half of it. So personally, I don't like that. And I definitely told my man that after this 24th birthday, I'm done with the liquor. I'm just done with the liquor. The wine is cool, but the liquor is getting put down, y'all. And that's just part of me just growing up and maturing as a person. So the next day we got up, went to the airport, and got on our flight back to Atlanta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.